Hi Ronell, my name's Simon from Little Big Marketing San Diego. You spoke to my brother Mark yesterday, I believe, about sending over this free custom video that's going to show you the opportunity of utilizing a service called SEO, which stands for Search Engine Optimization, but also show you a little bit about how we go about performing the service so that you have an understanding of it before choosing a company to work with or before you do it yourself. So the opportunity, first what I've done is I see that you're in backyard remodeling, which I'm going to put in landscaping here just to show you the opportunity to begin with. It's a little bit easier to hone in on. And so what I've done is type in landscaping San Jose and hit search. And I want to explain a little bit about this page here, which is called the Google search results page. Now, at the very top, you'll see Google ads. Sometimes there are Google guaranteed ads as well. If you're not familiar with those, they are a really nice tool to use for short-term revenue increases because they are a pay-per-lead service only. So every time you actually receive a phone call or a form submission, that's when you pay. These ads here are a more typical Google ad, or they're an older version of Google ads, still very lucrative if done correctly, but they are a pay-per-click advertisement. So again, we use these types of ads, both types of ads, in the short term to generate extra revenue for business owners whilst performing SEO in the long run. SEO is a long-term strategy that builds your brand online and helps you be found by more and more people on Google, plus other search engines. So that's why SEO becomes exponential over time, because you're only paying a certain amount whilst your brand continues to grow bigger and bigger and bigger and finds itself in front of more and more people over time. Okay, so there are the Google ads. Coming down, we have what's called the Google Map Pack, and these are called Google Business Profiles. If you haven't got one, I strongly suggest you do go and get one. These are extremely lucrative. The reason is they produce very, very, very hot leads. People tend to trust Google, and they can see, as soon as they look at this, they can see the business name, the reviews, the type of business, everything they need in order to know that it's what they want, what they're looking for, but also trust the business. And it has their contact information all right there, accessible directly from the search results page. So these are very, very, very warm leads coming through and typically very easy to close for business owners. So we rank these as well, but I'm not going to talk about that just yet. And down here we have what's called the organic search results section. Okay, and what I've done is I've taken a look at Applewood Landscaping, and I'm about to show you in a minute. This is your top competitor for this specific keyword, landscaping San Jose. A keyword, by the way, is just anything someone might type into Google looking for a specific product or service, usually in a target area for local businesses like San Jose. So this is the Applewood landscaping site, but if I look at this tool here that's called Ahrefs or Ahrefs, I've put in their URL here, and what this tool does is basically show me everything that they're doing in terms of SEO to rank their site on Google. But what I want to show you specifically now is this here, organic traffic, 449. What that means is approximately they are gaining 450 clicks each month from the organic search results section on Google that I just showed you. So if they were only closing for 10% of the people that were coming through to their website, they're still landing an extra 40 plus jobs a month. So that's what we aim to do, and that's why SEO is so lucrative, because you only need to start getting your website in front of, a few hundred people at a time to generate a huge amount of leads for your business. And we stack that volume as we go after more and more keywords. Each keyword has an amount of volume or amount of times that it is searched for in Google per month. And as you get to the top of those, you start to get those clicks for each keyword, and you build more and more keywords you rank for, more and more clicks you get. So this would just be a start. Okay. So that's the opportunity there and why people utilize SEO. Now, what is SEO or how do we do it? There are three main areas that I like to focus on when I'm performing SEO, and that is content, backlinks, and citations. I'm going to explain them all as I go, but starting with content, what I'm looking for specifically is words and images on your homepage. So Google likes to see at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on a homepage. It allows Google to understand what you are and where you offer your services, but also paints you as an expert. If you can write 1,500 words about landscaping or backyard remodeling, Google is going to choose to show you to users because it's going to look to you like an expert. Consider if Google had one website with no content on it, just a few images and a name, and one that has 1,500 words of authoritative quality content, which one will it show the users? It's always going to show the one with content. Okay, because it wants the users to have the best possible journey on Google. The other tip I would say is this headline here must be your primary keyword. Okay, so it should be something like landscaping San Jose. This looks really, really nice, but if you could make this a keyword, you're telling Google that this page, this header is what tells Google what your page is about. Okay, so when it sees visualize, it doesn't know that you're a landscaper or a backyard remodeling expert. Okay. The other reason that you get in that content is so that you can add more keywords into the content. The more you can add keywords into the content itself, the the less guessing Google has to do. Okay. Now, I also want to mention images, and images taken with your mobile phone are better than professional images because they embed certain data that other cameras and things don't, and including things like the location and the time it was taken. Google can see all of this and begin to trust your business more and more and more. Okay, so the second, before we do that, I wanted to compare you to Applewood Landscaping, and as I scroll down the page here, these guys have a really long website. There's quite a lot on here, but a lot of it is just fluff. It's not authoritative content, and they are managing to rank. You know, it's all about how things work in conjunction with each other between content, citations, and backlinks. But to beat each step, beat the competition out with each step, you want to have more content, more images, and then more backlinks and citations. So it doesn't look like these guys have 1,500 words of content. They've got quite a few more images, which you would need to try and beat. But at the end of the day, these guys wouldn't be difficult to beat in their in their on-page SEO. And you can see here, they aren't utilizing a keyword as their primary title either. So I think you'd be able to beat these guys out quite easily. Now, the second tip, backlinks, is anywhere one website refers to another via a clickable link. So if you're ever on a website and there's it's usually highlighted blue text or highlighted in another color with an underline, you click that text and it takes you from this website over to this website. That's a backlink. And they often act as endorsements to the website that they're referring to. Okay, and they come from a referring domain or a referring website. Currently, you don't have any, so it's like this is just a nice business card because no one can actually find it unless they type it, including Google, unless they type in the URL. And that's not how Google finds website. Google finds websites from by links from other websites. So you need to have some links coming into your website for Google to find it and also for users, okay? Otherwise, it can become a very, very expensive business card. So you don't have any at the moment, but if I come along and look at Applewood Landscaping here, you can see they've got 50 backlinks coming from 17 referring domains. Okay, so that, as I said, they act like an endorsement of the content that's on the website, the brand, the business, whatever is on that website, that's what that link is endorsing, and Google looks at it like a popularity contest. The more high quality links, they're not all created equal, but the more high quality, topically relevant local links, the more likely you are to rank on Google. Now, what I like to do is come in here and look at the top ranking competitors and see exactly what links they have, and then I go out and get those links because we already know that, that it's helping them rank, and of course we use this like a roadmap. So we get these links, but then we also go out and get more topically relevant and local backlinks as well. Okay, so I hope that makes sense on how to use this like a roadmap. Now, the last tip I mentioned was citations. Citations are just anywhere your business name, number, and address are mentioned on Google, typically on things like directory listings like Yelp, Home Advisor, Angie's List, Triple B, Expertise. There's hundreds of them, okay? And also social media accounts. So your business name, number, and address, if you've got it listed in more of those different directories than these guys, because if you think about it, as you don't have to pay for those accounts either, pay for those listings, you're getting the free listing, but each time your brand is mentioned online, you're growing your brand presence bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's what I was talking about before, about creating a branded online presence and growing your brand online. Because as it gets bigger than these guys, Google tends to trust it more. Then you've got that content on your website that shows you the expert. Google's going to start showing you to more and more people as it goes. Okay, so they're the three main tips, and also why you would do it, why you would perform SEO. This is something that if you're looking to do yourself, please feel free to reach out, ask any questions, or throw any more information that you need. But of course, this is what I do as well. So if you want any information on that, again, just reach out, let me know. Again, my name is Simon from Little Big Marketing, and I hope you enjoyed this video and that you learned something. Thanks very much for watching.